Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not driving my sweet AMC Pacer through the car wash, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. You missed a spot.
Ay Filipino, ang dugo'y likas sa aking puso at ikay.
Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Saan man kayo naroroon, wherever you are in the world. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radio Show, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 2:30 p.m. shuttle time. That's every Wednesdays from 5 to 6:30 a.m. Philippine time, and from 7 to 8:30 a.m. Australian time, through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world in Seattle, Washington, USA. Ito po si Mel Salvador at ang aking pong mga kasama.
Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And my name is Norb Kawili, also known as NorbCam, helping out with the show and talking a little sports as well.
Hi, Norb. Our producer is Daniel Velas of Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Our program is internet-based, so you can listen and watch live right now, saan man kayo naroroon, anywhere in the world. Just log on to www.rainieravenueradio.world or in YouTube. Hanapin po lamang ang Fil-Am Radio Show episode 273. Our show was video recorded by our producer, Daniel Velas, so you can watch later at your own convenience. through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio.World, YouTube, or through my Facebook page, Mal Salvador, Kuya Bert Cawilis, Bert Angels Washington, and Vicky Navarro. Just look for Fil-Am Radio Show episode 273. We broadcast in Taglish, Tagalog, English, so our speaking English audience can understand the show. So for now, just relax and enjoy our show. Thank you. Salamat po. Our program always starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. So let's all bow our heads and join Kuya Bert in his opening prayer.
Heavenly Father, as we prepare for today's broadcast, we ask you to bless our friends, supporters, and those we care deeply for, especially those who are watching our program right now, wherever they are around the world. Where there is joy, give them continued joy. Where there is pain, give them your peace and mercy. Where there is self-doubt, release a renewed confidence. Where there is a need, fulfill their needs. Above all, thank you for giving us friends and family to share the blessing that you have bestowed on us each and every day here on earth. Please let Vicky recover quickly so she could always join us in our broadcast. May love, humility, forgiveness, and peace reign in our hearts from this day forward. In Jesus' holy name, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, Excel. See, it's very important, Norb, that you are here because I know that Miles will be doing her disappearing act. I don't really know how.
It's kind of early. It's kind of early for her to do her disappearing act. Usually, she doesn't disappear for at least 20 minutes into the show. So
that's right.
Hopefully, she'll be back. She usually will pop back in.
I'm sure she'll be back. But the thing is that, as many of you may not know, Vicky, who is with King County Public Health, A Hand Community and Hopelink, and many other volunteer activities, is kind of under the weather. So you and I will have to hold the fort until our good friend Miles will show up again.
For now, it's the Norb and Bert show right now. So, and that's okay.
Yeah. But you know what? Speaking of the weather, boy, I tell you, it's very cold right now. We had a few, maybe half inch of snow in my place. I don't know about you, but in Seattle, I know that they are having a terrible time right now. And hopefully it will clear up pretty soon. That's what they said anyway.
Yeah, it rained. It snowed last night, and then it rained and kind of washed it all away this morning. And then it rained again just about 2 hours ago. I'm not sure how it is outside right now. Last I checked, there was a little bit on the road outside our house. And it's not supposed to snow anymore, at least not until, I think, tomorrow or Thursday. But it's going to get cold, like you said. So that snow may be sticking on the ground for a little while, depending on how thick it is, depending on your area. So be careful while driving out there. We're going to be driving around. My wife's got a doctor appointment. My kids still have volleyball practices. So I got to watch our driving, too. Go a little slower, just in case there's some frozen parts out there on the road. So
yeah,
it's going
and
to be
speaking of snow and everything, I don't think we're going to have a white Christmas. But nonetheless, I'd like to say ahead of time. Oh my God. Okay, there she is.
Hi, Kuya Bert and Norb. And hi, Danielle. Yeah, you know what? Today, we have a very special guest that she's at the back. She already sent me a message. We have a very important special guest all the way from the Philippines. So let's all welcome Mam YNA. Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
Is she in now?
Yeah, she's there. Yeah, she just messaged me. She said, I'm here now. She said, I'm here already. She said, yeah.
Daniel, our producer, he's still working on getting her into the show. I saw her message, too, that she says she's here, but she needs to get into the actual StreamYard so that we can bring her onto the show. So that's, I think that's the last step.
She must be somewhere else. That's what Daniel says. Miles, so see if you could tell her to click on the link of the StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, because I see her
I
commenting
will.
on YouTube and on Facebook, but she has to jump in on the StreamYard so she can get into the show and not just comment on the show. So we are
she
excited to have her on.
StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I will message her right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Tell her to click the link on StreamYard. All right. Anyway, let's move on. One of the things I'd like to make sure, because there is a very, very nice, I would say, concert coming up, Norb, and I have to announce this while we're waiting for our guest. It's the Christmas with Gabi Concepcion. That will be on Friday, December 23 at the Filipino community of Seattle. Well, everybody knows where Filipino Community Center is at Martin Luther King, okay? And the doors will open at 6:30. And this is going to be a big Christmas concert with Gabi Concepcion because it's hosted by Maricris Castro. Oh, yeah, you know, a beautiful lady.
Nice.
And we have so many special guests. But if you want to come and join us, call Dorcas at 206-981-707, Holly at 206-354-4696, and Lyra 971-221-7070. Thank you. And I'd like to say Merry Christmas to Bobby Abutin.
Hi, Merry Christmas. Kuya Bert and Norb, just a minute. I just want to acknowledge the presence of Anna Lee, all the way from Saudi Arabia. She's our special guest next week. Hello, Anna, and Rob Garcia from Charleston, West Virginia. Wow, you're early. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I wonder what time it is up there.
And Anna Lee is calling all the barangays in the world. Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
You know what that means, Norb? She's calling everybody to listen,
she's tagging everyone. Yeah,
that's awesome. Well, thank you for doing that and watching the show.
Yep. Anyway, Miles, I think we should, whether, Ma will join us
Mam
soon.
YNA.
Mam YNA.
I already text her. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to our opening song, Pasko Pa Rin Naman by Mam YNA. Yay.
Di kaila sa atin ang hirap ng buhay, presyo'y nagtataasan, pati nga ang gulay. Saang mang sulok ng bansa'y tao'y umaangal, ginagawang lahat para lang mabuhay. Pagsapit ng Pasko, tigil ng reklamo, tuwa't saya'y bakas sa mukha ng tao. Pasko'y dapat ipagsaya, limutin muna ang problema. Tara na't tayo'y magkantahan, o kaya naman magsayawan. Ang Pasko'y dapat ipagdiwang, mahirap ka man o mayaman. Sana ay tayo'y magbigay susukat sa atin ang tuwa at saya. Maaring kulang sa iba, sa'yo ay sapat na. Pasko ay ipagdiwang, yan ang mahalaga. Lahat magsama-sama, tayo ay magsaya. Pagsapit ng Pasko, tigil ng reklamo, tuwa't saya'y bakas sa mukha ng tao. Dapat ipagsaya, limutin muna ang problema. Tara na, tayo'y magkanta.
beautiful
Pasko
song.
pa rin.
You know what's good
Oh,
about this
dear.
song? It sets, the backstage for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could
Okay,
but
Ma'am.
Norb. She just sent me a message. She said, "Oh dear, send it to
Uh-oh.
me in Messenger right now." So I just I just took the photo and sent it to her. Will it work?
All right,
Norb
she's
help.
here now. So
Oh,
let's
okay, that's
welcome
good.
our special guest.
There she is.
Oh, there you
wow.
go.
Welcome,
Thank you, thank
ma'am.
you.
You know,
I'm
go ahead.
good morning here in the Philippines. So what time is that? Time is it now there?
Oh, it's
It's-
1:15 right now. About
Oh, good for you. Inaantok pa ako.
I know.
Oh dear.
Do you,
You know,
do you
one of
still
the
guys
things-
speak in Tagalog? I
Oh,
might
but-
bleed here. My nose might bleed here. Oh no.
Well, I speak very good Tagalog, so Miles, but my son,
Ma'am YNA, no, Norb can hardly, Kuya Bert can, but Norb, he can.
I
really
represent
understand, so we
represent
can
the
tell him.
English speaking audience. So
Okay, never mind. We will sell more to the audience. We
You
will
know-
sell here.
Yeah.
Mom, the first,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna call you Ma'am
Yes,
because
po.
Norbert
I'm
and
the
I were
teacher.
wondering how we pronounce your
Ma'am
YNA.
Mam YNA.
It's Ina.
That's what I thought. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
but your real name was Ina Sumpay.
Yes po, I'm from Bicol, from Iriga City, the city of superstar where Nora is because she's my
Yeah.
tita. She's my
Oh.
tita.
But where
Wow.
was that YNA coming from?
It's something like to make it more social,
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a stage name.
Stage
Yeah, it's a
name.
stage name. Ma'am Ina,
Ah.
I just took out the apostrophe AM because there's so many ma'am already, in the world. So
I see.
I,
Okay.
I'm using that ma'am.
I think I will call you Ma'am still
Yeah.
instead
Yeah,
of Ina.
she's a
Because I'm a
teacher
teacher.
anyway. She's a
Yeah.
teacher.
I know.
By the way, Ma'am YNA, Anna Lee said, just calling all the barangays in the world, and she said, that's the kakaindak ang song, ang galing. And
Totoo
Crab
naman.
Garcia said, very nice song, Ma'am YNA.
Yeah,
That's what they
and I know
said.
that you are already nostalgic for some OPM songs, and that's why I wrote that song because, yung Pasko ay sumapit, puro na lang, ang Pasko ay sumapit. So, I thought of it, sana meron naman something na parang ganun din na masaya. So,
Parang bago.
I decided
A
to write
newer
it.
song, which is
Yeah.
appropriate. Very good. And I love
I actually know that song, even though I don't speak much Tagalog. I actually learned that song in Tagalog because we sang that during our college days when we went Christmas caroling. So I know that.
Yeah.
Pasko ay sumapit.
Wow.
So I know that.
See? So you see, you're still very Filipino, Nor.
Oh yes, I was Filipino to the heart and to my roots.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna start.
And just a minute, Kuya Bert. Crab Garcia said, hi, Tita Miles, Kuya Bert, and my favorite Seahawks sports commentator, Kuya Norb. That's what Crab said. She already subscribed, yeah.
Yeah. He subscribed, Norb. That's good.
All right, that's always a good thing. Thank you.
3 months ago, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Crab. Anyway, Mom YNA
Yes po.
has been dubbed as the singing educator. Can you imagine that, Norm? The singing educator. Because as Miles said, she is a teacher.
Yes,
She's
I am
actually-
a master. Yeah, I am a master teacher too, equivalent to principal 1 here in the Philippines. So
Okay.
that's
So
why
she's,
they tell us.
you could even just say she's a principal in one of the schools. What school
Yes
are
po,
you in?
at Balara Elementary School, and I am acting as a vice principal because our principal is a principal 4 and I am principal 1, so I am acting as her vice. Yes.
So that keeps you very busy. So in spite of this time, you are able to compose, you're able to sing, you're able to perform. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only a hobby. Kuya Bert, that's only a hobby.
Hobby lang. Let's just say Hobby Norb, but she's doing very well. I'd
Yeah.
like to I'd like to
Okay,
ask
yeah.
you, and Norbert and I will, and of course the three of us will be taking turns asking you questions,
Yes.
and when you were, I know that you are a teacher, so somebody must have influenced you to be a teacher. But how did you become, a performing artist, a songwriter?
Okay, I was influenced by my lola, by my grandmother, who was a principal then because he's already, he's my late
Uh-huh.
lola. And that lola is Nora Honor's ninang, the only ninang in Binyag,
Wow.
So two people, two persons influenced me. For my singing, it's the superstar who influenced me. Because when I was 3 years old, I started already singing, and I even joined in the radio station singing competition for kids. And the first song that I sang is "Pearly Shells from the Oceans." Like that.
Oh wow, Fairly Shells. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And did you win that competition?
of course,
Wow.
I was a smart kid then, but I don't know now.
Uh-huh. So your Lola influenced you to be
To become a
also
teacher.
involved in singing.
She
That's
was a
wonderful.
principal also. She was a
Oh, it's
principal.
also in your education. Wow. So now you have children?
Yeah, I do have 3 kids and they are all grown up. So
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah.
am I am now single.
Oh,
Oh.
that's interesting. Oh, yeah. I haven't heard from our good friend yet, but maybe he could refer some bachelors out there, huh? Irving?
Not
Oh,
searching.
I haven't seen Irving comment on the show yet. Maybe he hasn't tuned in, but usually he's one of the first ones to comment on the show. But he
Yeah.
hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, Irving has been very good supporter of our program. But anyway,
Very loyal listener.
I would like to hear you sing your next song, Angel Ko,
Yes. my
and then at the
angel.
end of that, we will have a little time and we go to our first news break. Okay, let's hear it. Daniel.
Gabi at araw, panaginip ko'y ikaw. Pagkat larawan mo ang lagi kong tanaw. Sa kilos at ngiti mong nakasasabi, ikaw ang lunas at anghel ko sa pag-ibig. Kahit na sinong hadlang, anghel kong tangi. Pagsubok at dusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo. Basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyo. sa pag-ibig. Kahit na sinong hadlang, anghel kong tanging. Pagsubok at tusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo. Basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyong. Na mahal kita, anghel kong tunay. Dalangin ko sa may kapal, kapiling ka. Anghel ko sa ligaya, bigyan mo ng pag-asa. Anghel ko, kailan pa
Okay. All right, Miles. I think Miles is listening to the
Yan po ang anghel
broadcast.
ko by Mam YNA. Thank you.
Okay, Miles, I think we have to go to our first news break. All right. Okay, Danielle.
This is Paul Pearson.
We'll be right back.
Mr. Star Time. And when I'm not meeting Mrs. Jones in that cafe for a chat and nothing else, I'm listening to RainierAvenueRadio.world.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber in Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 9th century, Rainier Avenue Radio was the host of the first annual Gregorian chant-off? Man, that was tight. Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. RainierAvenueRadio.world.
That's my noise.
Peace.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
All right, we're back. to the show. I think our guests and Kuya Bert, you need to unmute your microphones.
Yep, you're right.
There we go.
Anyway, mga kaibigan, ito po ang Fil-Am Radyo at ang ating co-host from Australia ay
I'm back!
And introduce yourself, Norb.
This is Norb Kawili, known as NorbCam. I'll be talking a little sports later on the show, but happy to be here. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah.
And we have
Mam YNA, by the way.
Guest.
Yeah, I don't know if Kuya Bert has told you, Norbert is the only one son of Kuya Bert. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mom, introduce yourself to our audience again.
Hello, everyone. Hello, world.
Yeah, Norb is the one and only good-looking son of Kuya Bert. Yeah.
Are you father and son? Wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, world. Hello, Philippines. Hello, Australia and the US. I'm Mam YNA, dubbed as the singing educator of the Philippines. And I am a master teacher too, as principal one. And I'm also a singer, songwriter, and a recording artist as well. And I'm also part of the movie. Yeah, we have movie Pera Cuarta Salapi, and this is directed by the award-winning director here in the Philippines, Carlo Alvarez, and the movie is produced by Rusty Erasmo Malilin, and he is our CEO.
Analay said, ang galing, ang ganda ng boses. Yeah. Mam YNA.
Yes. Angel Koya, the one that you just played, is composed by Sir Rusty, by our CEO, since I am his artist, one of his artists. So, and I am also an actress in the movie produced by him.
Wow.
So that's my first, my movie. So what else?
You are very talented. I could say that.
Actress, singer, and a teacher.
Yeah,
and
amazing.
I am a Hall of Famer, a Teacher Got Talent, because I won 3 times in the Quezon City division of Department of Education. So that's why they dubbed me as the singer, the singing educator.
Wow.
So I was going to ask you,
Yes, sir.
you mentioned something about the Quezon City Teachers Got Talent Hall of Fame. What is this about?
This is about because we have National Teachers Month, and it's from September 5 to October 5. And then the World Teachers Day, that's World Teachers Day, October 5. So I won for 3 years. I won as the Teachers Got Talent champion. So for 3 times already in Quezon City.
Wow.
I had that Hall of Famer.
Wow.
That's interesting.
So maybe you could back up a little bit. When we started the interview, you talked about how your Lola had influenced you to get into music and singing. So how do you go from there to where you eventually become a teacher, a singer, and an actress? How did you do all 3? What was it that led you from childhood being a singer to eventually hitting all 3 of these different career paths?
My parents discovered me when I was I told you 2 to 3 years old, and I was already fond of humming and singing and imitating other while listening to the radio. I also sang along, So they said, they could see me as in the future, sabi nila, she might be a singer. So because of that, parang I was motivated. Okay. Kasi parang wala daw akong hiya. So every time, di ba sa atin in the province, every time we had a visitor, my mother would pride me. Oh, I have a daughter here who can sing. You might want her to sing. And so, pag kumakanta ko, syempre bibigyan ako ng pera nung nagpapakanta sa akin. So, that encouraged me na sige, I will push through this para ganun. So, I enjoyed it Kasi nung elementary, ako pa rin yung singer nila. And then when I went to high school and college, parang napanindigan ko yun. And so I started. Total naman, sabi ko, I am a singer na myself. So I would rather compose a song for myself. So yun, I started. When I had my master in the University of the Philippines, Diliman. So that's the first one that I composed, and it's titled Bakit Pa Kasi. And that one, I asked somebody to sing it for me, and he is the singing soldier naman. Siya na yung champion sa GMA for singing soldier. So Mel Soriliano, and that song of mine, siya na yung pinakanta ko. And luckily, that was chosen ng PMPC, ng Star Awards for Music. So it made him nominated for male novelty artist para sa song na yun.
Oh, for your song.
What is the PMPC?
Philippine Movie Press Club. Yes.
Okay.
Star Awards for Music.
And
the
one who wrote it, and you sang it.
You composed it for another singer, and he became famous for that.
Wow.
Because bakit pa kasi parang I thought of it na parang pang lalaki ito, parang pang Ariel. You know Ariel Rivera. So parang pang Ariel Rivera.
It's for men. It's a song.
Yes. And first salang niya, it was chosen and it made him nominated sa Best Novelty Singer for male. And imagine, ang dami-daming kanta, diba? 1,000 of songs, tapos ng Philippine Movie Press Club, and so happy. So that one talagang, wow.
So did that help start your career in the music business? Having written that song?
Yeah, with that, I was motivated to do more songs. And the second song that I composed is the song for mga teachers naman. That's Gurong Filipino. And because of that, naging theme song ng mga schools and divisions. Every World Teachers Day, kasi nga September 5 to October 5. So parang sabi ko, wow. So may mga occasion songs ako na katulad yan, Gurong Filipino pag World Teachers Day. And then Pasko pa rin, tuwing Christmas naman sa ko. Wow, so and it will not be forgotten kasi every time na mag-Christmas, ipi-play yun.
You know what, Norb? Gurong Filipino, we're gonna hear that song later.
Oh, okay, good.
So
that was your second song, you said, right? That you wrote?
Yes.
So at this time, were you already...
By the way, Gurong Filipino is arranged by the multi-award winning arranger, Pipo Cifra ng ABS-CBN, and he's also the one who is always behind yung sa ating pagdating sa tourism kasi siya yung nag-direct ng music. So I am so proud because that is arranged by someone very malupit.
So during that time, were you already studying to be an educator, or were you focused just on singing?
Yeah, I was already a teacher during that time. Yeah, when I composed that. Yeah.
That's great. Okay, well, we'll take a short break here because, Mom, we're gonna have a short report here from Norbert, who's gonna report on some of the sports that's happening here, whether it's good or bad for our Seahawks. Let's hear it, Norb.
Okay, all right. Transition to sports. This is the time of the year where, well, as far as the National Football League and talking about the Seahawks, this is that time of the year where it's kind of like final push. We have 3 weeks to go. So where do the Seahawks stand in the NFL right now? Well, we're still alive. The playoffs will begin in early January, so we have 3 weeks to go. Right now, the Seahawks are at 7-7, but we are not exactly rolling right now. We've lost 4 of the last 5 games. My dad and I both got to watch the Seahawks in person lose to both the Carolina Panthers and then to the San Francisco 49ers. Both heartbreaking, very disappointing losses. But what does that mean? Well, the Seahawks are still alive. They still have an outside shot at the playoffs, but with 3 weeks to go, they're going to have to win at least a couple of games, I think, to try to leapfrog one of these other teams to make it into the playoffs. And right now, as you can see the standings, just there we are at 7-7. The San Francisco 49ers, with their win over the Seahawks, take sole possession of the NFC West and will ultimately become the division champions. So, best we can do is battle for a wild card spot. Upcoming right there, you see on the screen, we've got the Chiefs up next. The Seahawks, yes, they will travel to Kansas City to play Patrick Mahomes and the high-flying Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game on Saturday, if you're going to be watching it, it's a 10 o'clock Pacific time game, 1 o'clock Eastern time. This is going to be a very tough game. I predicted a loss a long time ago because, well, the Chiefs are really hard to beat at home. Not to mention, the game is going to be the second coldest game the Seahawks will have ever played. The coldest game was a few years ago in a wild card playoff game in Minnesota where they had to play in -6 degrees temperatures. Well, this game won't be quite that cold in Kansas City, but it will be a balmy 15 degrees. That's 17 degrees below freezing in Kansas City. So it's going to be interesting to watch. I don't think there's snow in the forecast. It's just going to be really, really cold. Something Seattle is not used to playing in. But we'll see what happens. Maybe a miracle can happen. But it's going to be tough sledding for the Seahawks to try to win this upcoming game. So it'll be really important for them to try to win the 2 final home games that we'll have here in Seattle against the New York Jets and then finally against their rival Los Angeles Rams. And that will close out the season. I predict that if we'll probably lose to the Chiefs, and if we can win the last 2 games, then they can sneak in the final wild card playoff spot. So that's what we're hoping will happen. So we'll see. So tune in on Saturday. My dad and my mom will be coming over to watch right here in my studio. We'll be doing as we always do for Seahawks away games. We'll be watching and reacting to that game. So you're invited to come watch the game with us and see what the Seahawks can do in the frigid cold of Kansas City. But it'll be fun. My dad and I will be bantering about the game, reacting to the plays as they unfold. And my mom will be back on that couch over there screaming whenever something bad or exciting happens during the game. So it'll be a lot of fun. But fingers crossed the Seahawks can pull off some kind of a miracle and find a way to win at least 2 of the last 3 games.
Well, who knows?
But we'll see. We'll need a little Christmas magic.
You never can tell. Thank you, Norb.
You bet.
All right. Let's see. I don't know. Mom YNA doesn't know anything about our Seahawks, I'm sure.
I know football, NFL football. I don't know don't think it's that popular in the Philippines, but I'm trying to spread the word out there so that our fellow Filipinos can know more about the Seattle Seahawks at least.
Okay,
it's very exciting.
This time, Mom, you get ready for your birthday and shout out because we're gonna start that right now. So I would like to say happy birthday to some of our friends here, like Esther Randall, who's celebrating on today, actually. Ann Ison and Jocelyn Montemayor. Happy birthday. And we have on the 23rd, Lita Avila. And on the 24th, my nephew in the Philippines, Jerry Kawili, who will turn 60, Norb, already.
Wow.
I think it's about your age.
A little bit older than me.
Yeah. And then right after Christmas, we have Tony Benton and Teresita Batayola. So I'm going to just say happy birthday to all of you. And because our next broadcast will be after Christmas, I just want to wish you guys Merry Christmas. Okay, your turn, Norb, and then we'll call on Mam YNA. Maybe she's got some birthday greetings.
Shout outs.
Yeah.
I don't really have a list of shout outs. Obviously, last week was an exciting birthday week in our family because it was your birthday on the 12th and Sophie's birthday was on Thursday, the 15th. And I haven't really had a chance to talk about Sophie's birthday, but it was a big one for Sophie because she turned 18. So she's now technically an adult, even though I don't look at her quite yet that way. But it was an exciting weekend for her. She got to celebrate with some friends over the weekend, turning 18, and it just hit me how quickly the girls have grown up, and especially Sophie, now that this is her senior year, going off to college next year. We're not sure where, but somewhere probably far from home. So it's just started to sink in like, wow, my little baby's grown up, and is going to be leaving our house soon, and it's hard to wrap your brain around that because they were just seemed like yesterday when she was just this big. So, but happy birthday again to Sophie, and we're very proud of what she's
and we will celebrate on the Christmas Eve, I think.
Christmas, this Saturday. Well, when you come over to watch the Seahawks Chiefs game, we'll be spending some time the rest of that day to celebrate both Christmas and you and Sophie's birthday. So it's a special time of the year for sure.
Okay, Mam YNA, your turn to do your birthday greetings or shout out to all your friends and supporters and listeners and teachers.
Yes, shout out to all the teachers in the Philippines, especially Balara Elementary School teachers and all the teachers here in the division of Quezon City. I don't remember anyone celebrating birthday today. But it's tomorrow. My grandkid, Bem, Gail Brent, and also his mom, Cham Jam, who will be celebrating tomorrow, December 22 here in the Philippines.
All right. So let's play the happy birthday song, Danielle. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right. That song is dedicated to everyone who's got a birthday now, today, tomorrow, and before Christmas. All right. So normally at this time, we would ask Miles if she will show up, if she will appear again to do her COVID report. But this COVID thing, it is coming back. In fact, it's really getting to be a problem. While we don't require mask yet, I think it's being recommended again to start wearing masks. And I don't know if Miles will be able to make her report, but if not, I would like Daniel to maybe run 2 or 3 of the different things that our good friend Vicky of Lend a Hand and the Country Public Health. If you have that, well, let's run that thing. Do you have it? Okay.
Oh,
I guess not.
I don't think Vicky was able to prepare anything. So
yeah, okay.
We'll just continue on.
Yes, move on. Yeah, go ahead, Norb.
Well, let's go back to our guest.
Yes,
she's the one who the show is all about. So,
yep.
So you won a couple of prestigious songwriting awards, and I'm curious about how you got into acting because you talked about being a teacher. Oh, there's the award. Look at that thing. Wow.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
What was that award again? That's the
I just got this
Department of Education award.
This is Asia's World Class Filipino Awards.
Wow.
And I am being awarded as multi-talented singer songwriter and reliable teacher of the year. And I am going to receive another one on the 27th, and it's from TBC The World. I just forgot the title, so I am so grateful to have all these, and and so I'm so thankful that God has gifted me this wonderful talent.
Oh yes, God bless you. You are so not only talented, you're very pretty, very. I don't know. You better answer.
smart too.
And
so
smart.
the whole package.
I'd like your answer to Norbert's question about you being an actress. How did
that happen?
Actress?
Actually, I thought I would not be doing it, but since we were featured because of that song, because our movie entitled Pera Cuarta sa Lapis is all about these are the movie is starred by us, the singer, of the recording company by our CEO. So um, one of the songs there featured is My Angel Ko, because it's a musical drama movie. So as an actress, according to my director, I nailed it.
Did you audition for it? Did you audition for it?
Yeah, we were trained before the shooting, so we had our workshop. So it greatly helped us. So, para for us singers and teachers, it's just, kumbaga, we even teachers are actors, right? So parang it's just easy for us because we can relate to that, because even in our in our class, it's also dramatic. So nai-apply namin. Sabi nga nila, pag teacher ka, everything follow. So we can be nuns, we can be nurses, we can be priests, we can be cops. So sabi nga, everything is in us.
It really shows that you are talented, because in this movie, pera, kwarta, and salapi,
yes,
you know that what that means, Norb? It's all about money.
Money.
Money. And she played the role of Dr. Lisa.
Yes, as a psychologist. So hindi pa rin lumayo sa pagiging teacher.
But I have not seen that movie. Yeah.
When did that movie? When did that movie come out? How long ago?
No, it's gonna be shown in sa UK muna, sa Europe. So it's not just shown here in the
Philippines. So this is new. This is a new movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this was a past movie. Oh wow.
No. This is gonna be
nobody's
shown
seen it
first in UK, tapos sa Europe, then sa Philippines na first quarter of the year here in the Philippines.
Okay.
So we're promoting it talaga.
Okay.
So
and you said it's a musical. You see, you play a psychologist, and it's a musical. So you sing in the show.
Yeah. So
perfect.
While I was advising, my client, I was singing to her Angel Ko. So parang ang linya doon. Why not be angel to the people you love. So ayun yun. So that's the song.
So you're being an angel to your patient.
Yes.
I could already imagine it, Norb. There's a patient in here, and she's gonna sing Angel Ko as a doctor. I think that's gonna be wonderful. I hope you could watch that movie.
I know. I hope we can watch it here in the States somehow.
Yeah, please do. And hopefully it will be shown there also in the US.
Oh.
Well, you'll have to keep us updated if they release it somewhere in the United States, or maybe we can watch it on a Philippine channel or network
YouTube.
or something, or maybe on social
Yes.
media.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So I think I thought that Miles was coming back. I saw
she
her
was there
briefly.
for a second, then she disappeared again.
Yeah, we will not be able to do the COVID report. I just want everybody to know before we go to our second news break that Vicky Navarro is with King County Public Health. And what that means is if anyone needs some masks, all we have to do is contact Vicky. And she's also with A Hand Community. And what that means is that they always give food, along the weekdays, and also as a member of Hopelink, if you need any ride to go to anywhere, to your doctor, for example, she could really help. She is our community volunteer. It's too bad, Mam YNA, that you are not able to meet her in today's broadcast. But we will have a time, maybe some of the days that you could watch, that you will be able to meet her, even if just virtually, I guess. So with that, I would like to have our second news break. So wag po kayong aalis, don't leave. Stay tuned because we are gonna go to our break right now. So go ahead.
Look who's back.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Sa Washington, karamihan ay sang-ayon na ang ating kalsada ay ligtas pag isinangtabi ang telepono. Pero hindi ito madali. Ibahagi ang mensaheng ito at maging halimbawa. Bago umalis, ilagay ang telepono sa globe box. Set Do Not Disturb. Hikayatin ng mga kaibigan at pamilya na gawin din ito. Dahil pag ginawa ang parte natin, ang kalsada ay ligtas para sa lahat. Sabay tayong makakarating doon. Isang mensahe mula sa Washington Traffic Safety Commission.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on online Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. If you're looking for an AA meeting, find one every day online at aaphonemeetings.org. That's aaphonemeetings.org.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself.
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
That's every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m. on Seattle's Rainier Avenue Radio.
PrEP is a daily pill that can significantly reduce your chances of getting HIV. And typically, it takes a trip to a physician to get it. Now, you can visit select pharmacies, test it on the spot, and walk away with your first month of PrEP. Plus, you'll also walk away with a $50 gift card after you complete your pharmacy visit. It's easier than ever to protect yourself from HIV. To find your nearest participating pharmacy, go to doh.wa.gov/PrEPNet from the Washington State Department of Health and Public Health, Seattle, and King County.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Ito po ang Fil-Am Radyo. Ako po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
What's up, everybody? This is Norb Kawili, NorbCam, coming at you, and happy holidays. Thanks for watching.
At ang ating special guest, go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm here in the Philippines. So I am enjoying here, and I am so privileged to be, one of your special guests here.
We are so honored. We are so honored to have you here, Mam YNA.
Thank you, Kuya Bert.
I don't know if Miles has settled down already because it takes a little while for her internet for her to be able to kind of get back into the groove. I don't think it's still working. So with that, Norb, I would like to just say that we have actually two more songs. And this is the song. The next song is what Mama's been talking about, Gurong Filipino teacher, a Filipino teacher.
Oh, yes.
So I'd like to hear that. And then we have another song later on, our closing song. Okay. So that...
Bayani ka kung tawagin sa ating makabagong panahon na kahit na tirangin, ikaw pa rin ay pupurihin. Gawain mo sa paaralan ay dala pa sa iyong tahanan. Di magawa ang lumiban, kailangan ka ng kabataan. Dinadakila ang iyong makatao, marangal at maginoo. Hirap ay titiisin, ilog man ay tawirin, magampanan lamang ang tungkulin. At ang galak sa puso mo, ang sila ay matuto. Ang turo mo'y bukas nila, tagumpay nila'y tagumpay mo. Dinadakila ang iyong pagpapagal, pagkat tinakda ka ng may kapal. Ikaw ang burong Pilipino na sabay ang naglilingkod, makadiyos at makatao, marangal at maginoo. Hirap ay titiisin, ilog man ay tawirin, magampanan lamang ang tungkulin. Ikaw ang burong Pilipino, tapat na naglilingkod, humubog ka ng talino, instrumento ng pagbabago. Hirap ay titiisin, bundok man ay akitin, paglingkuran lamang, inang bayan.
Wow.
Yeah, that was amazing.
You know, I love that song because it brings
Thank
back
you.
memories when we were younger. You know how disciplined the kids are, falling in line, having every Monday we would have our national anthem played before we go to school. I tell you, that was a beautiful, beautiful song with all
Thank you so
the
much.
background.
Yeah, the teachers all across the country must be very proud of that song. It was very,
Yeah.
very inspirational.
Gurong Filipino teacher. Oh
Yes.
my God. No wonder the Department of Education has been awarding you so many, with
Awards.
recognition.
Mhm.
Hey, Miles, how are you? Are you back now? Uh-oh, not yet. She's still in a dazed mode. But, hey, Miles, are you okay now? Not yet?
I don't think so.
No, not yet. Because
I think she's kind of in and out.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Oh, poor Miles.
Okay, there she is. He started smiling. Hey, Miles, can you do your COVID report now?
Oh dear, it's terrible. Anyway, Kuya Bert, Norb and Mam YNA, I just want to acknowledge, I just want to acknowledge Bobby Abutin, who's watching right now, and Ronnie Lee and Cipriano Monton,
Wow.
and Michelle Garcia from UK. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
So, Miles, can you hear me good? Can you hear me good, Miles? Oh no, she disappeared
there she
again.
goes.
I wanted her, but I'll tell you what. She may not be able to give us her report, but let's play the COVID report. Yeah, not the COVID song. All right.
The hottest new trend is here, and it's got everyone talking. What's spreading quick and makes you sick, infecting everyone? It's worldwide, and many have died, but so much fun. You start to cough, then pass it off, and no one knows what to do. But wash wash and clean and quarantine for Wuhan flu. Corona, corona, the virus infecting us all. Corona, corona, you cough and shake then fall. There is no cure, it's not secured, pandemic soon begins. But don't be scared, just stay prepared when panic settles in. It's growing fast, so wear a mask, buy plenty of extra food. But don't wait long, it's soon to be gone, and now you're screwed. Corona, corona, the virus infecting us all. Corona, corona, so let's all sing along. Corona, corona, infecting everyone. Corona, corona, the worst is yet to come. Everyone's got corona, you're gonna get it too. Come on and get corona, Wuhan flu.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Anyway, as far as we know, masks are still not required. It's not mandatory, but I would still suggest if you are in the midst of a crowd, it won't hurt if you wear your mask. Right, Norb?
Yeah, I think also besides COVID-19, there's also a rise in just regular flu cases as well. I know that our kids got hit a little bit earlier, a lot of their classmates and just friends of ours as well. You know, COVID aside, it's just a good idea to try to do things to prevent spreading any kind of infection. This is just that type of year where flu season, COVID season, it's all kind of hitting. So a lot of stuff going around. So you got to protect yourself and protect your family and protect others. So yeah, if you feel like you might be coming down with something, it's probably a good idea to wear a mask, because at least that way you don't spread it to other people. So it's just be careful, even though it's not a rule yet. You just don't want to make this situation worse. So
Ma'am,
be careful out there.
How is it in the Philippines? How is the situation there?
Face mask, wearing face mask is still mandatory here in the Philippines. So that's why Filipinos are saying, we might be the only, country,
that's good.
Wearing a face mask. But as you said, it is safer, syempre, especially amidst the crowd. So yeah, we still
that's very nice. Wow, I wish that Miles' internet would be more stable, because I really am missing her.
I know, she's been gone for most of this show, unfortunately. And so without Vicky, and then Vicky's sick and Miles' internet is sick. It's been sick for years, I think. They've never found a cure for her internet sickness.
At first I was worried baka the Wi-Fi connection might not be very friendly to me. So thank God.
Yeah, yours is good. Yeah.
Very well.
Okay. If you weren't here, I don't know what we would be doing for the past hour and a half. We would just be talking about the Seahawks the whole time or something.
Thank you.
Yeah, but to tell you frankly, I am really very honored to have you, Ma'am.
Thank you, Kuya Bert and Norb. Thank you so much. I am so humbled because imagine you invited me here. So this is very prestigious for me kasi it's from Seattle, it's from Australia, and this is worldwide.
Have you ever been to Seattle or to the States?
Not just hopefully I'll be going there if my travel authority would be granted, because as government employee, we are strictly, not allowed to go out of the country. But then I am trying my best to get a travel authority, because I'm planning to go there this January 30. I am filing a leave of absence for 15 days just to visit.
But if ever you come to Seattle, hanapin mo lang si Kuya Bert. Okay.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yeah, everybody, I think, every Filipino knows me, because I have served as president of the Filipino community of Seattle for 10 years.
Wow!
So, kilala kami dito. Si Norbert is very well known because of his Seahawks reporting, and he's the biggest Seahawks fanatic talaga naman.
Wow.
Oh.
And Norbs is like an actor. He looks great.
I do some things on camera as well, besides YouTube, even for my regular work. So I do my share of acting
And
as
of
well.
course, you got it from your dad, and I'm sure your dad.
Actually, it's from my wife, I think. You know, Mom, when you were talking about your Lola and how proud they were to introduce you to every visitor in your home,
Yeah.
pakakantahin ka, kahit na wala ka sa mood. Ay, ito si Ina, ito si Ma'am, kakanta yan. Kakanta ka naman, and then they
Nakanta
give
naman
you
talaga po
something.
ako. Yes.
You know, you remind me of my wife because that's how she was treating my son Norbert.
Yeah.
He's so
Yep.
proud of your Lola was so
Okay.
proud of you, and so my wife was very proud of Norbert. So she was introducing, every time we got something, she would talk about Norbert, and until now, kasi bunso yan eh. Spoiled pa rin ng misis ko hanggang ngayon.
Spoiled
Ganun talaga.
by my Lola and Lolo as well when they were
Yes.
still alive and living with us.
All
Yeah.
right.
Look who's
They have
back.
the reason. Oh, Miss Miles.
I don't know if she
no.
can hear us though.
She's still dazed. She's still there. But if she starts laughing, she would be all right.
Right.
Okay, can you hear us now, Miles? No, not
that
yet.
doesn't look
Not yet.
good.
Can you hear us?
She looks confused, like
Yeah, I
things
know.
aren't working.
It's too bad. She has been having this internet problem, and she has been very, I would say, depressed because of this, and she wants to look for another provider. But I don't understand that. If she leaves, she has to pay her present provider. Because
That's
she's
strange.
got a contract, I think, for 2 years or whatever. But it's not been serving her, so
Yeah, look at
I don't know
there
why
she
she
is, the
cannot complain
spinning
about
circle. That's no good.
yeah, that
Yeah.
means internet problem. But anyway, Norb, let's see.
Well,
what
Mom,
did we do?
she told us about her upcoming movie. So she has that, and then when you perform as an educator, you must not have time to go do performances, to travel to do shows, or do you have time to do that?
But I do it on weekends because I cannot do it on weekdays as I
The
am
kids need you
teaching.
during the
So,
week,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So they understand me because they would even tease me, oh, magta-transform na naman si Mam YNA.
Magta-transform. huh?
So how did you have time to make a movie while still doing your duties as an educator?
Good thing it was taped during, I guess April
Okay.
yon, and it was vacation time.
Oh, I see.
And it
Okay.
was, okay. Modular modular ang yung methodology namin. So the students work their modules at home.
I see.
I see.
So
that's why
anyway,
we're given the time
Mom,
to-
I just saw the message from Miles. Obviously, Miles could not communicate with us, but she did send a message to have you sing live because you promised.
Okay.
Are you ready to do that?
So maybe gagamitin ko. I'll be using this kasi I am not using my condenser as a mic. So I'll try this one.
All right,
Okay.
let's hear it then.
We'll take whatever
Okay.
you can perform for us.
Yeah, live. Thank you,
You know,
Miles.
teachers are resourceful. You know that. Okay, do you remember this song? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Dahil sa sakit, di na makaya pang lumiman. Ang nangyari ay nahulog, ngunit parang tapos
All right. You know what, Norb? The story of that, I love that song. We used to sing
what's
that.
the name of that? What's the title of that song, by the way?
Pipit, I think.
Pipit.
Ang pipit. Pipit is a bird, little bird.
Bird, a small
The story is somebody kind of slingshot the bird, and the bird fell. But the lesson there is that, and I learned from that as a child too, that when you hurt somebody, you will be hurting, something else that's connected with that bird. So just imagine the bird is now dead or kind of helpless, and the parents of the bird will be looking for the bird. It's a very touching song. But thank you very much. I love that song. I used to sing that before when we were kids. That's an old song, but
it's an old song.
Very lively.
It sounds like a happy song, but it sounds like a very sad story.
It is a sad story. Yeah.
Because the beat is
With a good message.
It is a very sad story. Okay, anyway, we will be approaching our time later in a few minutes with our closing song. But before we do that, I just would like to remind everybody about the Christmas with Gabby Concepcion this coming Friday, December 23, 7 o'clock p.m. The doors open at 6:30 at the Filipino Community Center, basically. For tickets, you could call Dorcas 206-981-7007, Holly 206-354-4696, Lyra at 971-221-7070. It will be a wonderful Christmas concert, and it's hosted by Miss Maricruz Valdez Castro, and we have people like Angelique de la Cruz. You know all of these people, Norb.
Oh yeah, very familiar names.
They have many special guests, like let's see the names in here: Rabatan, oh boy, Amber. Oh, I am looking forward to that. So that's this coming Friday at the Filipino Community Center. So manood po kayo, tawagan niyo po si Dorcas. You know what, Mam YNA? I am very, very thankful, and I have always been thankful to Miles, because somehow she has been able to connect with a lot of Filipino talents, or not just Australian talents, everyone, even in Saudi, I don't know how she does that, but there's a lot of people who kind of refers them to her. Princess Sunny, for example, has done a lot of referrals. Oh my gosh. And what's interesting, Norb, is that all of them, I have never been disappointed by any one of them. They have always been very talented, very good. So I'm really happy for that. So I tell you, as we approach our closing minutes, I would like to have to listen to our last song, which I think I don't know if this is the same song that I have always wanted to hear. Is it this? If I Sing You a Love Song?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, that is a beautiful song. I've always wanted to sing that song. So now we have the opportunity. So Norb, Mam YNA will sing her closing song at this time, If I Sing You a Love Song. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's listen to it.
If I sing you a love song, will you always remember? Will you hear it on the lonely nights when I'm not around? If I sing you a love song, will you hear it forever to remind you how much that hurts sing you a love song. Let it always be with you. When the others have gone away, they'll still be there.
Beautiful.
That is beautifully done. I love it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Norb. Thank
No,
you,
it
Kuya Bert.
really it is really beautiful song. If I sing you a love song, I used to sing that just the first few lines. If I sing you a love song.
Oh, so you
Come
have a
on.
nice voice too, sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you. My son has a better voice.
Can you
But
give me a sample, Norbs,
I don't
please?
know if we
Please
really
do.
have the time to do it
A
because
little,
we are
only a few
approaching
lines.
we are approaching the bewitching hour.
We are, yeah, we are in the last few minutes.
So I would like to say it has been an honor, a pleasure to have you kasi mabilis ang takbo ng orasan. Kaya kami ay magpapaalam na rin. Okay? So Norb, you could say your last few words.
Yeah, well, I just want to say again, special thanks to our special guest, Mam YNA, for being on the show and gracing her with her talent and her stories and news of her upcoming movie. Can't wait to have the opportunity to see it someday. But as always, thank you for all of you for watching the show. Without the audience watching it, the show doesn't mean anything. So we appreciate you guys tuning in every week and for giving us this platform and allowing me to be able to come on here and talk with our guest and talk a little bit about our Seahawks. So enjoy the holidays, everybody.
Okay, Mom, your last few words.
Yes, yeah. First of all, I would like to thank Miss Miles because if it weren't for her, I am not in the shows. And then to you, Kuya Bert and Norb, thank you so much. It's my, it's an honor for me to be guesting in your show. This is a wonderful show, so talaga I enjoyed it. Even if I'm still sleepy, pero but I enjoyed it. So parang wow.
And you
It's
can
so
always watch it again and again and again
yeah.
through
Now I know.
YouTube.
And sir, I could also help because being in the industry, I have so many singer friends. So maybe I could
Just
refer
have them
to-
contact Miles because
Yes,
Miles is our recruiter.
Right.
So I would just like to shout out to all the teachers in the Philippines, especially my fellow teachers in Balar Elementary School, the Department of Education, and to all my friends and relatives. I will not mention them because it's time already. So thank you so much. In Bicol, Mabalos po.
Okay. So everyone,
Marami pong salamat po.
join me as we do our closing prayer and our goodbyes. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen. At huwag po kayong mawawala because stay tuned next on Rainier Avenue Radio World. is Real Estate and Money 21 with Tina Lombard Harris and Violeta Strass. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Until next Tuesday, after Christmas, kami po ay magpapaalam na. Thank you so much. Bye now.